Today I'd like to introduce you to 3 competitive lines to the Barracuda bins. Let's start with your traditional thumb clasp system. As it's described, you need your thumbs and you need to clasp the front left and the front right hand side of the can. These are very awkward. You have to remember to clasp both sides. It takes maybe 20 seconds to do it. They're a little tricky, but they take time, and you really got to make sure that it clasps all the way back. If you forget, or your garbage folks forget to clasp it back, the bear will just rip this thing right off, and then you'll be out of Bearproof garbage can. Also on this can you have lightweight aluminum. It's not heavy duty steel, so much lighter. Also these tabs right here bend very easily. I could bend these with my hand, and if it becomes a little bent, it doesn't close. A lot of problems with this can, in my opinion. Next is a little bit better. This can does have heavy duty steel wrapped around the exterior of the can, and it's got a sort of like a garage door handle system. Problem with this, it's not really spring loaded, and it doesn't set the can back in place, the lid. So you have to open the can, turn the handle, which is simple, but if you close it, it will not self-close. I think that's a very important feature. You've got to remember to turn it back, and then it locks. And then it'll lock for you. So I'd rather have a can that completely self-closes when the lid falls down. Our next can, I would say, is probably the better of the two. My biggest complaint is probably the bulky metal around the exterior of the can. I prefer to have a can that minimizes the amount of metal on the exterior. I think when you have a lot of metal, it invites people to possibly take the can, because if you have a bear problem, they probably have a bear problem within a good 50-mile vicinity. Also, for your garbage folks, you got to tell them where it is. Unlike our can, you know where the handle is. This one, you've got to put your finger in here, and then when you close the can, it doesn't always lock. You've got to make sure that closes. And the same problems that happen on this side. Otherwise, this is not a bad can. Also, the can rests much higher. Unlike the Stealth 1 and 2, it's a lower profile. And to try to open the can, have garbage in one hand, you can't do it. You gotta, put the garbage down, open this up, come back, throw it in, and if you don't have an automated service, somebody picks the garbage, you've got to go down there and get it, which I think is a problem. I'd rather have a lower profile can. All the 95 gallons are usually made this way. If you go over to the Stealth, with one hand, you open the can and put your garbage in. Very easy to take it out. Simple. Closes, and you're done. Stealth 1 and Stealth 2.